It's a stressful situation. You're behind in your credit card payments, and you're starting to get letters and calls from collection agencies. What to do? Well, it's My Money and My Career Wednesday on the Balancing Act. So in the second part of our series on debt management, we're talking to financial expert Tim Wilkins of freedomdebt.com. He's going to point us in the right direction this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Great tips last time, which you spoke about debt counseling. Today, we're going to focus on credit counseling services and the differences between the two. What are they?
Well, debt negotiation, what we do, actually deals with the root of the problem by reducing what you actually owe, taking your principal balance and negotiating on the creditor or the debtor's behalf against the creditors to completely settle away your principal balance, as opposed to, say, credit counseling services, which were originally invented as a collection wing for the credit card companies, and they don't have your best interest at heart. They may roll your interest rates or lower your interest rate a few points or roll your debt into one loan, but not lowering what you actually owe won't have the same impact as debt negotiation.
So instead of helping you, they could be hurting you.
They could. You will still be responsible for paying back all of what you owe, and that's really what the number that people are dealing with from month to month.
All right, so not a good idea. An alternative then?
Would be negotiating with your credit card companies.
And that would be to do what with you?
Well, with us, that would be letting us work on your behalf. And in many cases, we see a reduction of up to 50%, sometimes more,
wow,
of what you owe. And by the time that's broken down into a plan, that will guide you out of debt in typically with our programs 24 to 48 months. And again, it has a huge impact on what you pay monthly. Reducing what you owe by that much generally has the same impact on your payments every month. And when you were making those payments before, they were just minimums.
Now, before they seek you, they think cost. I mean, I'm saving every penny I can. What are you going to charge me?
Well, that's an important thing to point out with any service. Anything that they want to charge you up front is not good. You're already struggling enough. There are a lot of opportunists looking to get out there and take advantage of these unfortunate people. Look for a company that is legitimate and doesn't charge fees up front.
Do you have an example quickly for me?
I do, actually, of a family that came to us that owed over $38,000 in just high-interest credit card debt. Not the house, not the car, and we negotiated that down with our program to $18,000.
Wow, what a difference.
It's a big difference, and again, makes a big difference on how long it takes you to get out of debt, as well as what you pay from month to month.
Thank you for the tips.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it, Tim. And if you want more information on this, you'll just go to freedomdebt.com and make sure to stay with us, because next time Tim will talk about the pros and the cons of filing bankruptcy. So stay tuned for that.